Standard number 5, research. So this is probably one of my favorite artifacts because it was something that was very applicable to my profession and especially my role at this institution. So the issue is that there's a large amount of inaccessible content on campus. This includes documents, videos, pages within our LMS, websites, and so on and so forth. This content creates barriers for students who have disabilities as they cannot use their adaptive technology to engage with the content. I knew that there was a large amount of content, but I didn't really have enough information to proceed with a clear action plan. So this research study created for EDTECH 535 was designed to do two things. The first was to determine how much inaccessible content we're talking about. And the second point was to figure out how we could use gamification to improve the amount of inaccessible content on campus. And so this study includes a statement of the problem, definition of terms, a literature review talking about universal design for learning, which is a very popular theory and approach when we talk about accessibility and inclusivity. Also go into more detail about gamification since there's a lot of preconceived notions on what that really means. The methodology was to use different metrics to grab data regarding how much content there was. So there was a couple surveys, there was questions designed for professors to answer, such as what they knew about accessibility, what were the kinds of things they did regarding their documents that they shared on campus, and so on. So the results were that there was a ton of content that needs attention, frankly. And the top accessibility areas are identified in this document. And the gamification aspect was discussed in greater detail. So this was a fantastic project that I thoroughly enjoyed because it was applicable. This was something that I was able to present and share with upper administration. And so this was an extremely valuable experience for me to understand how to gather, create, evaluate, synthesize research in an applicable manner.